A vinegar pie from the Great Depression. A modern take on home baking. Sir, your phone number is 4 digits. Pastry. This is my son. Get a little bit dusty. You're gonna want a deep 9-inch. Don't we all? Blind bake at 350. Eggy. No, officer, there's no shell in here. Sugar. Add your Pauladine extract. So far, so good. Vinegar. I take it back. Wakey, wakey, time for school. A dash of sorghum. Well, I don't have sorghum because I don't have a life expectancy of 12.
That's the power of pine salt, baby.
For thine is the kingdom. Bake to your liking. Sweetie, none of this is my liking. Don't come back. It came back. Nah. Heaven. This is what I'd imagine a toilet brush to taste like. No man this Valentine's Day? No problem. Let's make a 1950s candle salad. Start with 1 piece of lettuce. Oh, Betty Crocker, what are you up to? French Revolution, your pineapple. You could just use canned pineapple. If you're a communist. Peel a banana. Betty, darling, put the banana in. You're out of pocket. This one's European. Insert. Insert what? 1 toothpick in the top. Add 1 maraschino cherry for the flame. Oh God, it's bleeding. For the candle wax. The what? And with that, your candle salad is finished. No shit. Doesn't tell you how to eat it. So I don't know if I need a knife and fork or Candle salad is finished. No shit. Doesn't tell you how to eat it. So I don't know if I need a knife and fork or I need to tie my hair back. Good morning. I mean, it tastes like a banana. Have a good Valentine's. Stay safe. A pork belly fruitcake from 1915. Meat and desserts was quite common back then. So was botulism. Steep a pound of pork in a cup of water. Fire! Honey, would you like Earl Grey or pork? I'll take a divorce. Sugar! Cup of Earl Grey or pork? I'll take a divorce. Sugar! Cup of molasses. Sweet, bitter, and meaty. Like my ex. Yeah, why is it foaming? Do you think you could hear me? Currants. Peel. Apple juice. What? Ginger. Don't say it, Dylan. Synonym. Needs flour. 1, 2. What? Ginger. Don't say it, Dylan. Synonym. Needs flour. 1, 2, 3. How big is this cake? $3.50 for 2.5 hours. Suppose any less and it might gain consciousness. Chungus. She's looking like a house foundation. All right, we got 2 fruitcakes here. What's scary is that it's not terrible. It's got this oily richness to it, but something just ain't right. I think it's the pound of pork. A tomato soup cake from 1950. What's the difference between margarine and shortening? The amount of time spent on the toilet. Need reinforcements. Soup cake from 1950. What's the difference between margarine and shortening? The amount of time spent on the toilet. Need reinforcements. Sugar in a carton. Creamy. Sift your flour 3 times. Lady, spent on the toilet. Need reinforcements. Sugar in a carton. Creamy. Sift your flour 3 times. Lady, your cake has tomato soup in it. This is the least of your worries. Cloves, cinnamon, and nutmeg. With the soup. Can't hide from me. I wish you could. Bloop. Synonym. No. 911, what's your emergency? Synonym. No. 911, what's your emergency? Yeah, that lady Carol is at the barbecue again. Careful not to overmix. Sorry, I'm just trying to kill it. It smells like a hospital. Tomato spice. If pumpkin spice got hit by a bus. At least it's not moving. Icing. Shut up. Doesn't taste like tomato. Tastes like chocolate. Ham and bananas hollandaise. Welcome to the 70s. 4 bananas. Peeled. Whoopsie. Boiled ham. Now we need to individually wrap the bananas. This was still the Cold War after all. Fear of communist bananas was at an all-time high. Bake it. Seems logical. 10 minutes. Hollandaise. Oh boy. Eggy. Just the yolk. Water and lemon juice. Very hot butter. Careful. Very slowly. Cayenne. My bananas are baked. The 70s. Sponsored by the color beige. Oh boy. Huh? Sweet, it's meaty, it's salty, it's uncomfortably appetizing. A soured raisin pie from the Second World War. Now I know this is gonna be awful because it calls for soured milk, not buttermilk, not milk and vinegar, no honey, soured bad milk. Oh, she's thick. The raisins. Use butter pastry for flavor. 3, 2, 1. Blast off! To the toilet. A cup of sour cream. Disgusting wasn't enough for you. The toilet. A cup of sour cream. Disgusting wasn't enough for the toilet. A cup of butter pastry for flavor. 3, 2, 1. Blast off! To the toilet. A cup of sour cream. Disgusting wasn't enough for you. Call the UN. Add spices. Thanks for that. What goes well with IBS? Brown sugar. Smells like Normandy. Charming. Bake until done. You're a piece of work. Goodbye. The pothole. I should have gone to church.
No.
Tastes like a shower drain or a bunion. Hey, are you hungry?
No, I'm gay.
So you're thirsty. A fake apple pie from the Great Depression. So you're thirsty. Are you hungry?
No, I'm gay.
So you're thirsty. A fake apple pie from the Great Depression. This recipe was sent to me by Herbert Hoover Feet Picks. Something for everybody. Instead of apples, this recipe uses Ritz crackers. Sugar! Water! Fire! Stir until disgusting. This recipe uses Ritz crackers. Sugar! Water! Fire! Stir until disgusting. Prep time!
Oh, you crafty.
Are you 9 inches yet? Said 15-year-old me. Lemon juice. I wish. 40 Ritz crackers. What am I supposed to expect? Suppose it's better than eating your offspring. Crackers. What am I supposed to expect? Suppose it's better than eating your offspring. Do I call the police or a priest? A priest. Honey, there's been an accident. Bake at 4:30. I'm bleeding. Oh boy. Whoa. It tastes like apples. We found the first good one. A water pie from the Great Depression. Can you bake a pie with 4 ingredients? Yes! I could also eat my mattress. Fire your oven. I'm sorry, but we have to let you go. Pastry! It's been 13 months. What if I told you I hate pie? Oh boy, it fits! Fork it. Not that desperate. Blind bake the pastry. That's rude. Are you still here? Damn it. Add 3 gills of water. Damn it. Add 3 gills of water. This is written for a fish. Is this a joke? Sugar! Flour. I think this qualifies as a pre-existing condition. Unconstitutional. Top with butter. We're not even at a red light. This is not legal! Alright, finished a bit early, like my ex. We're not even at a red light. This is not legal! Alright, finished a bit early, like my ex. It's a breast implant. No, man! Very bad. Tastes like lint. Soggy lint. A chocolate potato cake from 1912. This is why we don't perform lobotomies anymore. Boil a potato. Did I mention this was a cake? Skins stay on, unlike Americans. Fire! Cream the butter. Can we at least have coffee first? Butter go brrr. Should be a pale white. Eggy. Wakey wakey. Who's tough now? Moo juice. Bloop. Sim-a-nim. Chocolate. I bet this... Eggy. Wakey wakey. Who's tough now? Moo juice. Bloop. Sim-a-nim. Chocolate. I bet this recipe is just all the wrong answers on a baking test. Smells like dentures. Go away. Goodbye. For the icing, we boil butter, sugar, milk, and chocolate. My time has come. Not bad, dead people. All right. You're not supposed to work. It's incredible, and I'm mad about it. You know, there's more than one type of record out there. Yeah, let's start with singles. You're looking at 3 here, the older standard and the newer standard. The old ones, 10-inch, 78 RPM, made of Beatles. The new ones, 7-inch, more common, 45 RPM, made of vinyl. American singles had big old holes, while elsewhere they were small spindle holes or interchangeable. EP is short for extended play, and most often they're the same as 45 RPM 7-inch singles, but they have more than one song per side. LP, or long play records, then, are 33 1/3 RPM, coming in 12 or 10-inch discs. Albums can either refer to an LP, but they're also combinations of more than one EP. There's also 16 2/3 RPM records, but they're often just spoken word or radio broadcast records, and they're very long. Is it just me, or the older you get, the more you have to work to not look like shit? Because I swear, when I was 15, 16, get in a rut, you're fine. Don't leave the house for a few days, no worries. 25 now, I look like I hit a bus. Hair looks like that thing you pull out of the bottom of the shower drain. I mean, good Lord, you've really outdone yourself. Why does every building in Bermuda have these strange-looking roofs? Well, it's a necessity when you're an island this small surrounded by the Atlantic. There's no fresh water, so our roofs are the only way to catch water. Rain here is not wasted, no, it's collected on these roofs and then stored in every house's tank. With no city plumbing or freshwater utilities, these tanks are essentially it, which means every house needs to conserve. 5-minute showers are considered long. And the roofs are white because they're painted with a special sanitary limestone wash. They're stepped because there's then more surface area to catch water. It's something Bermuda's been doing for a long time, even if you might find it a bit strange.
Last known confirmed sighting of the Loch Ness Monster wasn't here.
A Civil War cake. Of course it uses lard. Why not? Honey, call the police. 2 cups of raisins. Honey, call the police. 2 cups of raisins. It's always the raisins. Add 1 egg of lard. What are you feeding your chickens? You happy? Sister. Ah, fire! A cup of coffee. No. 1 cup of coffee. This is a misdemeanor. I think I've summoned something. Brown sugar. Eggy. Lard. I think I've summoned something. Brown sugar. Eggy. Lard. What do you want me to do with this? Call the CDC. This is the South's revenge. Ah! Flour. Apples. Add nuts. How much? I need nut instructions. Cinnamon. Woo! Smells. How much? I need nut instructions. Cinnamon. Woo! Smells deceased. Seems to have collapsed, like the South. Tastes damp. Wet. I was not going to respond to these, but there at least been 3,700 of these comments! Yes! That's how I say the plural of roof. You're really telling me you Americans say roofs? Say roofs 3 times and tell me you don't sound like a baby dog. Gee, look at all these roofs. If you really say that, then I'm Richard Nixon. You don't spell the word like that. That's a very old, outdated spelling, but you sure as a damsel in distress pronounce it that way. A spam pie from the 1960s. A little late in the century for war crimes. Crust is saltines. Downshift. Butter. Eggy. Late in the century for war crimes. Crust is saltines. Downshift. Butter. Eggy. Marjoram. Are you just making things up? Who are you? You know, I've never been particularly religious, but today might be the day. A cup of evaporated milk. Have you lost the plot? I feel like if I do this correctly, I'm gonna invoke the spirit of Richard Nixon. This ain't food, honey. This is a bioweapon. Cheddar. You're a monster. Liposuction looking. Decorate with almonds. Decorate? How do you decorate a tumor? He says, don't worry. They'll toast in the oven. We're not concerned about the almonds. Decorate? How do you decorate a tumor? He says, don't worry, they'll toast in the oven. We're not concerned about the almonds. I am in utter fear. Oh. Salt! God damn! Yeah, this is severe. Tastes like a... Oh. Salt! God damn! Yeah, this is severe. Tastes like an IHOP kitchen floor. The maximum speed limit in this entire country is 35 kilometers per hour. That's 20 for my Americans. I think I've ran faster to take a dump. In fact, the country of Bermuda is one of the slowest driving in the world. Some of these roads can actually be as low as 10 kilometers per hour. Also known as get out and walk. Quite necessary, I might add, because of how small our roads are. It's not uncommon to have to pull over and give way to oncoming traffic. In fact, our roads are so small that all top 20 of America's best-selling cars are outlawed because they're too big. So, the next time you're in Bermuda, don't speed. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Rich People Food. Today we're looking at Petrosian Bica caviar. Apparently this is what wealthy people eat when they've run out of rooms in their house to walk through. Smells like low tide and teen angst. I've been informed I need to eat this with a gold-plated spoon, which makes me irrationally angry. Charming. Sorry, that was user error. Let's try this again. No! Who does this? This tastes like a mouthful of seawater.